Hello, this is Super Cool time for another Super Cool Reviews. While we continue our Kingdom Hearts marathon, we take a look at the next installment of the series, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Yeah, you bet it's Kingdom Hearts 2, but no, it's not. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, originally a Game Boy Advance title that after the release of Kingdom Hearts 2 was remade for the PS2 exclusively for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix and released separately in America. So, what's my thought on this game? It's not as good as the first, but I'm glad it does something different for a change. Does it improve? Not much. The plot takes place immediately after the first game. Sora, Donald, and Goofy are in the middle of nowhere after closing the door and are looking for Mickey and Riku. One night, Sora comes across a mysterious hooded figure that leads him to a mysterious castle called Castle Oblivion. Suddenly, our heroes realize that the further they go into this castle, they see memories of their past, including people they already knew, places they already been, although seems new to them. And find that mostly every memory and every spell and every journal entry is fading from existence and being replaced by this mysterious blonde girl who I won't give away, but you can probably guess who it is. And the masterminds behind this game are the Organization 13. Well, okay, it's only half of the organization, so yeah. Mostly consists of there's a lightning bitch named Larxene, an ice scientist named Vexen, an emo bookworm named Zexion, a big tough guy named Lexius, is the true mastermind, Marluxia, and everyone's fan favorite, Axel, who is easily the best character in this entire game and you cannot deny it. Right, and while there also Riku's in this game. That's right, he also has a separate story, and basically he wakes up in Castle Oblivion in the basement. How did he arrive there? I don't know. And he's haunted by the ghost of Ansem, although he's not. Well, sort of, I guess. Maybe it's just someone in disguise, or maybe it's really his ghost. I don't know. And he tries to control the power of darkness, and that's about it. Let's talk about what the pros. First off, let's talk about one thing, that being the story. It takes a much more darker and a different tone. In the first game, it's find your friends. Here, it's you have to find your memories, but the further you go, you lose your memories in the process. I also love how they rid Sora in this one, because here he's feeling angry and upset, feeling that without giving too much into spoilers, that he forgot the blonde girl's promise, and he's feeling, and he becomes very overprotective, and even telling his friends off, thinking that they're just gonna abandon her. And also, I love the characters of the organization. They're very distinct. I mean, in the first game, it was mostly Ansem, Maleficent, and a couple of other Disney villains. Here, they're mostly anime type of villains, and they're really well, they have a distinct design. I think their voice actors do a really nice job, especially Quentin Flynn as Axel, and they have different characteristics, and it makes them me. I also love how they wrote Riku. When in the first game, he seems like just a rival who's like, "Oh, Sora, how come you're so better than me? I wish I could get that Keyblade on you so I could give into the power of darkness." He's not trying to admit that he's better than Sora. He's trying to redeem himself for all the misdoings he'd done in the past. Yes. But if I do have a major con of the game, and that is the gameplay. I'm sorry, but this doesn't work for me. This game, it's mostly card-based, and I'm just going to say this now, card video games are not my type of thing. I mean, they could have just made it like a normal Kingdom Hearts style, but no, they decided to add some weird gift. Another con I also don't like is some of the voice acting. Like, most of the voice actors do well, like David Gallagher, Quentin Flynn, and Derek Stephen Prince, etc. But Haley Joel Osment, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. I think it would have been better if this was a PS2 game from the start, but since this is a remake of a Game Boy Advance game, Haley Joel Osment's voice sounds out of place, especially since he's like, I don't know, like 20 something when this game was made. And you're gonna have to get used to hearing old man Sora voice young Sora. You're gonna have to get used to that for the next 3 or so games, this including HD remasters. And I also didn't like of how they just reuse old Disney worlds, mostly every world from the previous game except for Tarzan due to copyright infringement, and just made them not interesting. But I really love the music of this game. Yeah, most of it's remixes of previous music, but the new music I actually thought was really well done. So overall, I didn't hate this game. I just thought it was mediocre. I give Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories a 73 out of 100. No way. 73 out of 100. This is Super Cool signing off.